All right, welcome to Sin Bin Stream. Today we're providing live reaction to the WNBA 2026 Expansion Draft for the Portland Fire and the Toronto Tempo. All right, let's get an audio check real quick. First on Twitch. All right, we're good on Twitch. And let me get out and back in for ESPN. It's been a minute, so it should kick in by now. I hope. All right, let's check. All right, good there. All right, they're just getting into their coverage now, so we are good to go. Let me get out and back in to get. Okay, are they just revealing the rosters or are they actually showing the picks? That I don't know. All right, well, we'll see what they provide. I thought they might actually. It's who are you going to lose? But thanks, Oliver, for being here. I think they might lose Ray Burrell, which would be a travesty, according to ESPN.com. Oh, yeah, Xander Lassini would be a good pick from Golden State. But yeah, I would, if I was at either team, I think Ray Burrell would be a good pick. Obviously, I mean, I don't want to do biasy too much. Obviously, the Bridget Carlton forward out of Minnesota would be probably the number one. But yeah, I think they can get one unrestricted free agent each team. Yeah, that's what they're saying now. Toronto chose to take the higher WNBA draft pick, so the Portland Fire will pick first. Ogumake getting old, but she can still bring it. But all right, well, let's see if they're just going to reveal the rosters live or if we're going to actually do this draft. I was not really sure.
Let's get to it because it's the moment that you all have been waiting for. With the first pick in this year's WNBA.
It is Bridget Carlton.
The Portland Fire. They have selected Bridget Carlton here from the Minnesota Lynx. Remember the 28-year-old. She started every game for the Lynx last season, and she has a career 39% three-point shooter. So she's going to be bringing that sharp shooting to Portland, something that City is really accustomed to. And then to the Tempo with the second pick, and they selected Julie Almond from the Los Angeles.
Oh, wow. Julie Almond.
This last season, the 29-year-old is headed to Toronto. Now, both teams, they had the opportunity to pick up 12 players. We're going to get to the rest of their rosters in just a moment. But for more on this, we welcome in our WNBA.
All right, so the first two picks are in. I should have done like a graphic, but Portland Fire select Bridget Carlton, and the Tempo select Julie Almond, who was with the Sparks last year. She started out on a different team, too. Let me see if WNBA Twitter. Yeah, I should probably follow the WNBA as well. I don't know. Does ESPN have any? Ah, here we go. Well, I don't want to actually show. I don't want to watch it. But there we go. There's your first two picks. Pretty good selections. I think, like I said, I think I would have gone with Ray Burrell over Julie Almond. Maybe her contract is an issue. So Bridget Carlton is the first player picked. First player for... Oh, they got all the rosters.
First pick. The rest of the roster, it looks like this. Niara Sa Nicolina Milic from the Connecticut Sun. They also added Kitya Laksa from the Phoenix Mercury and Christy Wallace from the Indiana Fever here. So, Coach, now that we have seen the entirety of Toronto's roster, what are your thoughts?
All right, well.
I think that Sandy Brandel went off her experience.
All right, well, there was the first round for Toronto. Okay, so they're not going pick by pick. But for Toronto, they selected Allemande, who was with the Sparks. Sabally, that's Sabally from New York, not Phoenix. Mabry from Connecticut. Nye, that's a good pick. And Lexi Held from Phoenix. Oh, Condi, I think she was with the Condi, I think might have been with Golden State last year. Hey, what's up, Brick? Yeah, I thought this might be an actual draft. It's just a roster reveal, so this might be a quicker stream than I thought. But yeah, they're going through. But what's up, Brick? Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, Nye. Oh, Nye was with the Aces. That's right. I forgot which team Nye was on. I do like the selection of Held. I don't know about Mabry, though. Mabry's kind of a cancer everywhere she goes. And Toronto passed on their 12th pick. They took Condi, 13th overall. Yeah, they selected everything. So here's Portland. Carlton, I'll listen in. Oh, they got late. Giesel Soder. Angstler. Caldwell. And Bibby in first round. All right, so I got the first round picks in, but not the second. We'll try to find the full list in a second. But Bridget Carlton was taken number 1 overall from Minnesota. Yeah, apparently this isn't, this was just a roster reveal. Thanks, Oliver, but hockey and basketball don't mix. Yep, this was a roster reveal, Brick. I guess I didn't realize. All right, well, who has the actual picks down? I would think ESPN would have it. I mean, they were out on ESPN. I just Portland passed on the 22nd round, 22nd pick. Let's see what else they got. First impressions of Portland Fire roster. All right, yeah, late. So Portland has Carlton, late, Giesel, Soder, Angstler, Caldwell, and Bibby. I guess. I don't know about Bibby being in the first round, but we'll see. She did all right when she was healthy. Angstler is from the Mystics. Yeah, I recognize some of the... Oh, yeah, Caldwell's from the Dream. That's a good pick. And just to remind you, the Chicago Sky made trades with both teams so that none of their players would be picked. I saw that earlier. Haley Jones from Dallas is on Portland. Niadiu Puoch, P-U-O-C-H from the Dream. I don't even know who that is. Sarah Ashley Barker from the Sparks. Uh-oh. A couple Sparks taken. Did not know Sarah Ashley Barker went. Chicago Sky made trades with both teams to avoid players being selected. Yeah, well obviously Carlton's the big name. That's why she went first overall. Let me see if we've got anything anywhere. I'll just search Twitter. Here we go. All right, this'll help. Here's the Toronto Tempo roster. Okay, well, actually, let's do the Fire because they selected first. I can't remember if it was a snake draft or a rotational. All right, Carl. Yeah, again, the Sky are the only team I know of that made trades to avoid getting teams selected. Players selected. Don't know if anybody else did that. All right, for the Portland Fire, Bridget Carleton, Carla Late. So Carleton from Minnesota, Late from the Valkyries. Giesel Soder should be from the Dallas Wings. Angstler, I'd have to look up. I can't remember. Maya Caldwell is from the Atlanta Dream. Chloe Bibby played on Indiana Fever, I think, last. Haley Jones, I think might be another Dream player. Don't know who this is. Puoch. Sarah Ashley Barker from the LA Sparks. Shug Sutton was on the Mystics, I think, and I don't know who Nika Mule is. Nikamuhl. So that's both the first and second round. So the Portland Fire took 11 players between the first and second round. They passed on the 12th. I think it's supposed to be just 2 rounds, a max of 12 players, I think. But I think if you count overall, then they're talking about pick 1 through 24. They're at commercial right now. And for the Tempo, Julie Allemond, again, LA Sparks. Nyara Sabali, that's New York Liberty. Marina Mabry from the Connecticut Sun. Aaliyah Nye from the Vegas Aces. Las Vegas Aces. Lexi Held out of Phoenix. Maria Condi, I think she's with the was with the Valkyries. Oh, Maria Klundakova, the big center out of Minnesota. Aja Kane, I don't know who that is. Nikolina Milic. Katya Laksa, Phoenix, and Christy Wallace. Not sure. So they passed on a pick as well. They took 11 players. Each team took 11 players. So yeah, Portland, second round. Haley Jones, Puoch. Barker from the Sparks, Shug Sutton, and Mule, and Toronto, second round. Yeah, see, I thought they were going to go pick by pick. I didn't realize this was just going to be a roster reveal. I kind of liking the Tempo, if I'm honest. I think Condi, Allemond, good picks. Klundakova, I think. I don't know. We'll see. It's kind of hard to judge. I like Sabali. I don't really know how Mabry fits in with this. I guess they need somebody to shoot the ball, but kind of feel like she's a troublemaker no matter where she goes. Not sure who was unprotected and not. And they're interviewing the Portland Fire GM.
The expansion draft has come and gone, but you're not new to this. You were the vice president of basketball operations with the Valkyries.
All right, so we have 8 votes. Who had the better draft? 6 votes for Portland, 2 for Toronto. Yeah, Let me look these over again. I mean, as much as I don't like her, Carlton's a good pick. Actually, I do like this. Carlton, late, Giesel, Soder, Caldwell. That's pretty good. And Haley Jones, Sarah Ashley Barker, and Shug Sutton. I mean, yeah, the Fire, I think, I might have to agree. Fire did a really good job, I think. Toronto, I do like Nye. I like Held. I like Condi, Klundakova, and Alleman. And if I forgot to say Sablé. Mabry can shoot, but are you willing to put up with everything else that comes with her? That's the question. All right, let me make sure I got all the chats in here. Yeah, exactly. Some of these I don't know. Well, I don't know if the Sparks made any trades, but they didn't lose Ray Burrell, so I think that's huge. Maybe Burrell, I don't know. So I think that's huge that they didn't lose Ray Burrell. So nobody, so let's see, on their list. Yeah, Caldwell got drafted, I think. Chicago Sky. Well, they already made a deal that nobody would get taken, so Uzun shouldn't even be on the list. I don't remember if Lindsey Allen got picked. Haley Jones, I think, did. Oh, Haley Jones is from Dallas. Okay. Don't think Xanda Lassini got picked for the Valkyries. And Michaela Timpson from the Fever didn't get picked. The Fire played 3 seasons in the WNBA from 2000 to 2002. Nobody took Bell. Yeah, I'm surprised Burrell didn't go. If I was either of these teams, I would have taken Burrell for sure. Carlton, I think, was the obvious number one choice. Miesemann didn't go. Little surprised. Maybe they're not sure if she's actually going to play in the WNBA this year. Lexi Held got picked. Nobody picked Ogumake, I guess, for her age, maybe. Don't think J.C. Sheldon got picked by... Let's see. She got traded to the Sun, yeah, but she's a troublemaker as well. All right, yeah. 2005 Golden State Valkyries. Before that, 2008 Atlanta Dream, 2006 Sky, 2000 Soul, Fever, Storm, 99 Miracle, etc. But all right, well, again, thought we were going to get picks and time to look through each player, but apparently that's it. They're going to stretch this out. So Carlton, the number one pick. She did play 44 games last year, so that's huge. She played almost 28 minutes a game. Where are there, I don't understand these statistics they're showing. Okay, she averaged 6.5 points per game. 3.6 rebounds and 2 assists. Almost a steal a game, 0.8. Yeah. I don't know, I was kind of leaning towards the Temple, but the more I looked at it, I think Portland did the better job. Honestly. Yes, they will be able to. They were able to actually pick a free agent. They were able to select one free agent. I don't know if either team honestly did. This is the Tempo shirt. I don't know if I'm going to get a Portland shirt. I don't really like the merch, but yeah, now they can sign and they don't pick 1 and 2 overall in the the college draft or the WNBA draft. They Toronto won the coin flip and chose to choose ahead of the Portland Fire in that draft. That's why Portland took the first overall pick in the expansion draft and took Carlton. But all right, so Carlton again. I'm a little surprised Ray Burrell didn't get selected. Again, Carlton a starter. Late is a good player. I really like Giesel Soder. Caldwell. Bibby is going to be more of a bench player. Haley Jones should be all right. Barker could start. Barker or Shug Sutton could start, depending on how they line up for Portland. And then Toronto, I mean, Allemond, I think, has started. Sabali could. Mabry for sure. Nye could. Nye and Held. I like Condi, though. I mean, I'd rather have Carla Late, I think, over Condi. I'd have to compare their numbers. I think they both were on the Valkyries this year. But Klundakova, I don't think she'll start, but she could come in off the bench, rebound and block, and she's better passer than most would say, and she can probably score in the post given the chance. Loxa is a pretty good weapon to have. She can shoot threes. So all in all, I mean, I don't know. They both look decent. I don't know if we're going to get... don't know if either team's going to play as well as the Valkyries did last year, but, I mean, obviously that's the hope for both teams coming in. Or potential unrestricted free agents selected in expansion draft. Tempo Maria Mabry, okay, and Fire Bridget Carlton. Okay, each team was allowed to select one potential free agent. Yeah. They got to get going with the free agency and the draft. They've got preseason basketball coming up. So each team took 11 players to start their roster out. I guess that's about it, though. Yeah, it's over. It was a roster reveal. I didn't realize it wasn't a draft. Not a Vegas Golden Knight Hall. Yeah. Messiah, I mean, I can go through the teams again, but yeah, it was just a roster reveal show. I thought it was going to be more of a draft. I thought we'd be here for a little bit. Not a Vegas Golden Knights Hall. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I'm a little surprised Burrell didn't get picked, and potentially some others. But again, for the tempo, Julie Allemond was okay. So Bridget Carlton was first overall. So for the tempo in the first round, Julie Allemond, Nyara Sabali, Marina Mabry, Aaliyah Nye, Lexi Held, and Maria Conde. In the second round, the tempo took Maria Klundakova, Aja Kane, Nikolina Milic, Kitcha Laksa, and Christy Wallace. Christy Wallace sounds familiar. I'm wondering if she missed last year. And then again, Portland Fire, first overall pick, Bridget Carlton, Carla Late. I mean, that's a great pick from the Valkyries. Louisa Giesel Soder from the Dallas, almost said Mavericks, Wings. Emily Inkstler, Maya Caldwell, and Chloe Bibby. And then the second round, they took Haley Jones. I like that pick. Don't know who this is. Niadio Puach, Puoch. Sarah Ashley Barker from the LA Sparks. Shug Sutton and Nika Muhl, Muhl. Marina Mabry, Toronto. I'm so happy. Yes, she was their potential unrestricted free agent pick. And the Fire took Bridget Carleton first overall. So each team was able to take one potential unrestricted free agent. Breaking news. Yeah, let's see if they've got it. Fire make Carleton top WNBA Expansion Draft pick. Fire didn't want to give Toronto a chance to select. Oh, Portland assumed Toronto would take her because she's an Ontario native. Got it. The Fire and Temple place an emphasis on veteran role players in the draft, laying a more experienced foundation in the first steps each franchise took in building their inaugural rosters, hoping that with increased opportunities for each player, more production will follow. And of course, Sandy Brondello is the coach for Toronto. If you didn't hear the offseason. All right, yeah, here we go broken down by team. So let's do that. Fire selected Bridget Carleton from the Minnesota Lynx. Carla Late, as I said, from the Valkyries. Giesel Soder from the Wings. Angstler is from the Mystics. Okay. Maya Caldwell from the Dream. Chloe Bibby from the Fever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the second round, are they short a player? I feel like they are. Haley Jones from the Wings. This person from the Dream, Puoch. I don't remember her. Shug Sutton from the Mystics. That's a good pick. And Nika Muhl from Seattle Storm. They're missing somebody, though. Each team took 11 players. All right, for the Tempo, Alamond from the Sparks. Then Nyara Sabali from the Liberty. Mabry from the Sun. Nye from the Aces. Lexi Held from the Mercury. Condi from the Valkyries. So, yeah, the Valkyries lost a couple players, I think. Or at least two, yeah. Sparks lost... I thought the Sparks lost two. I guess, yeah, they don't have Sarah Ashley Barker up here. So that's two, I think. All right. Klundakova from the Lynx. So the Lynx lost two players, but Carleton was a free agent. Kane from the Liberty, don't know who that is. Milich from the Sun. Loxa from the Mercury. So the Mercury lost a couple players, I think. Yeah, the Mercury, Held and Loxa will be teammates on the Tempo. And Christy Wallace from the Fever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, they're missing somebody. I think Barker for Portland for some reason. Yeah, Sabali had some injuries last year. If she can get healthy, that's a good pick by Toronto. Portland picked up Muhl, who was ruled out of the 2026 season after going surgery to repair a torn right ACL. Okay, that's why I didn't recognize it. Yeah, they're talking about notable free agents, but we already know Asia Wilson's going to re-sign with the Aces, and we know both Stewie and Ionescu are going to re-sign with the Liberty. All right, I think they're wrapping up their coverage. This was just a roster reveal. show. I didn't know that, but thought I'd be watching it anyways. So I figured I'd share along with you guys as the rosters were revealed. Yeah, Aja Wilson is not leaving Vegas. We knew that. Stewie and Ionescu. Yeah, Stewart and Ionescu are intending to stay with the Liberty. Wait, Storm's Mule to miss second straight season. Wait, so she's already out? Oh, she tore it in it. So why did they draft her? Why would you carry somebody who's out for the year? I don't understand. Stewart and Ionescu stay with the Liberty. Yeah, we already knew that. I don't understand why they took Mule. Pham signed on Project B. Yeah, no worries, Brick. Thanks. Yeah, it's fine. I was going to be watching anyways. I don't regret it. Thanks for being here, Brick. We'll see you hopefully soon. I appreciate you being here. All right. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think we will call it there. Again, the player they missed on their roster was, Barker. Sarah Ashley Barker from the Los Angeles Sparks. So each team has 11 players. They passed on the 12th. Again, I don't know why Mule got selected if she's already out for this season, but that's what the Fire did. Maybe they want her for next year. All right, well, hope to see you in the next one, if not soon after. We have Blues Ducks tonight, 9:05, so in about 6 hours. Hope to see you then. We have plenty of hockey coming up. We'll try to get other sports involved. Eventually, we'll have WNBA coverage. I don't know if I'm going to do preseason or not. Kind of depends on the NHL schedule. But, all right. We'll close the poll. 7 people thinking Portland had the better draft. 3 people with the Temple. Yeah, it's hard to say. I kind of like the picks on both sides. There's some questionable ones, but we'll see how these teams gel. Can they do what the Valkyries did last year? We will see. All right, Sinbin Stream signing out. Wishing you all the best. Until next time, take care, be well, and bye-bye for now.